boys and girls, welcome to my preview and my predicted 1 to 11 for Arsenal's upcoming game this weekend against Cardiff City. So we have our first points in the bag. We have our first win under Unai Emery. It wasn't convincing, it wasn't pretty, but we got the victory. 3 points in the bag. It was one of those games where you just got to kind of move on from it, deal with it as you go along, and just, take it as one of those. We didn't play that great, as I said. West Ham can feel a little aggrieved that they didn't get anything out of the game. They probably deserved a draw minimum. But listen, like I said, we got the win. We got the 3 points. We dug in. On another day, we could have lost that game by a few goals and we might have collapsed. But we didn't. We actually stood up, showed a bit of fight, dug in, and we got the victory. And that's what matters. Went 1-0 down, brought it back to 1-1, weathered some more storm, 2-1, 3-1, job done, game over. It's that simple. So we move into the game against Cardiff. Now, this is going to be a big test. We all know how poor we were away from home last season. So we've got to rectify that. Now, we've already lost away from home this season, but it was against Chelsea. So I suppose in one sense you can say, yeah, it was maybe expected, but these are the games we've got to sort things out. We were losing these kind of games last year against opposition similar to Cardiff. Now, Cardiff, they're new to life in the Premier League. They're going to fight really hard this year to stay there. A lot of people didn't expect them to even get in the Premier League. A lot of people think that they're going to get relegated. They're one of my teams to be relegated. But what they will give under Neil Warnock is 110% commitment, and they will fight all day long. Now, they're not going to go toe-to-toe with you, play beautiful, expansive, amazing, tippy-tappy football. They're going to try and kick lumps out of you, to put it quite bluntly. First time I really watched this Neil Warnock side was last year in the FA Cup when they played Man City, and they did exactly that. I remember a tackle against Leroy Sané. He felt that for a few weeks and he was out for quite a while. And yeah, they're not going to be scared to go and get into those kind of tackles. They're not going to be scared to, hit us where it hurts. And if any of our players turn up and they're not up for it, then we're going to get found out and we can easily lose the game. But I'm pretty confident. I'm confident with life under Unai Emery. And I'm confident that we've got a new sense of belief in this side. And that we've got a bit of fight in our side. Now, if Cardiff do want to go toe-to-toe in terms of aggression, then we've got some players in there now that will give it back. The likes of Sokratis, for example. The likes of Lucas Torreira. These are the kind of players that will get stuck in and won't let players try and bully you. The likes of Lichtsteiner as well. Tough, seasoned, hardened professionals that won't let players come along and try and slap you about. So they're going to be important for this game. Now, I'm going to get straight into the 1 to 11. Now, the last few weeks I've been predicting kind of what Unai Emery's going to go with. But this week, I'm going to go with my 1 to 11 that I would like to see. Whether we will get this and whether Unai Emery will pick it is a different matter. But I'm going to start off in goal with Leno. I personally believe that he needs to start now. It's very obvious what style of football we're playing, which is out from the back. And although Cech has made some good saves and not really done too bad in the games he's been playing, he's just not comfortable with the ball at his feet. Why have we spent £25 million on a goalkeeper to just sit him on the bench? It does not make sense whatsoever. And for me, it's time to make that change. And I would go with Leno. In the defence, we're going to stick with a flat 4 because that's pretty much what Unai Emery goes with. Starting off with a right-back position, I'm going to go with Lichtsteiner. I said it the other day, attack-wise, Bellerin's been really, really good this season. He's actually, showing that he's developing and he's learning. He's, putting good deliveries in the box. Not all the time, but majority of the time. Got a couple of assists the other day as well. And he's looking dangerous. He's defensively. And right now, I feel that we need to sort that back line out before we really start the expansive stuff. I feel that we need to build the solid base. And He's the kind of player that we need in there. Someone with experience, someone with fight, someone with knowledge. So for me, Stefan Lichtsteiner goes there. In the defensive roles, first of all, we're going to go with Sokratis. Been very impressed with him over the last few weeks. He's very quietly gone about his business. And he's been putting in some solid displays. He looks really good. And yeah, like I said, I'm really happy with what I've seen so far. I like that rugged edge to him. There was an incident in the West Ham game where they were trying to take a free kick really quickly and break on us, and he just took the ball away, walked off with it, you know, took a booking for the team and, you know, shut the whole play down. Love that about him. So first of all, going to go with Sokratis. Next to him, I'm going to go with Mustafi. Now, I thought he had a bad game against West Ham, but then looking at it, it wasn't too bad. Maybe I was a little bit harsh on him. I think Mustafi would benefit having the likes of Lichtsteiner next to him. Someone that can talk to him, someone that can help him and guide him through the games. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. In the left back role, we're going to go with Monreal. Still coming back to full fitness. Thought he was really good the other day against West Ham. I actually gave him a 6 in my player ratings. And looking back on it, I was actually poor ratings for me because I feel that he deserves a minimum 7 at least. Popped up with a goal just as he's been doing last year. And very important to that side. He's our only recognised left back right now. So it's crucial that he stays fit and he keeps doing what he's doing. He's got the balance right between attack and defence. And on the other side, whereas Bellerin hasn't got it right, I feel that Lichtsteiner will complement him just right. And they can both go, you know, at the right times and whatnot. So yeah, in the left back row, I'm going to go with Monreal. Starting in the defensive midfield area, we're going to put 2 in front of the back 4. And the first player is Lucas Torreira. I don't care about all this adapting to life in the Premier League. He's ready. He needs to play. Again, this guy changed the game when he came on. You could see the difference straight away. You could see the difference in Xhaka, for example. How better he became in the second half. Torreira, he reads the game. He snuffs things out. He sits in front of the back 4. He protects, he sweeps and covers and does all of these things we've been asking for. He needs to start this game. It's that simple. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka. I thought that was one of his best performances against West Ham, especially in that second half. Like I said, when Torreira come in, he was excellent. He was further forward than he normally is, and he knew he had that protection behind him, something that he has not had for a long time. And he became more open, more expansive. He was spraying passes. He was getting tackles in. He was doing his job. Exactly like the Granit Xhaka that we signed from Germany. So I want to see more of that, and I really want to see this combination and see whether that works against what's going to be a tough battle against Cardiff. Moving into the attacking 3, because that's how Emery likes to play this, 4-2-3-1. First of all, I'm going to start on the left-hand side, and I'm going to go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. This guy needs a goal. His work rate against West Ham was really good. And he's putting himself about. He just needs a goal. Once he gets that one, he's going to kick on. And I've got absolutely no doubts whatsoever what this guy is going to do this season. He's world class, unbelievable striker. And he will do what he needs to do. Don't you worry about that. And I think and I hope he will get off the mark for the season in this game against Cardiff. Going into that right-hand role, and it's been a position that's been taken up by Mkhitaryan of late. I'm going to change things around for this game, and I'm actually going to go with Hector Bellerin. Now, I know some of you are probably sitting there thinking, whoa, DT, what are you doing? But like I said, offensively, Hector's been very, very good, and he offers us a lot of width. Now, if we take away the defensive side of his game, you know, and that worry, and let him just concentrate on the attacking third, then maybe he can cause some problems without disrespecting Cardiff and, you know, taking them lightly. I feel that this is the perfect time to try this. I've seen a lot of people mentioning it, and I'm in agreement with it, and I'd like to see it tried. So on that right-hand side, I'm going to go with Hector Bellerin. In the middle, in the number 10 role, I'm going to bring back Mesut Ozil for this game. He's back in training. Now, did he have an argument with Unai Emery? Was he really ill? Listen, I don't give a shit. Stop picking on the guy now. This is not favouritism. We're meant to be Arsenal fans. We need to stop now. All right, it ends. It needs to stop because the guy has had an awful summer. The way he's been racially abused by certain sections of the German association and whatnot, politicians as well, and teammates not even coming out to stand up for him. And it's been tough, really tough. And the last thing he needs right now is us to be really on his back. The media, they're loving every minute of it. So don't give him any more fucking ammunition, all right? Let's just get behind him and let's hope that he can put in the performances that we know he can do. So in that number 10 role, I'm going to go with Mesut Ozil. Up front, as the striker, I'm going to go with Alexandre Lacazette. Again, just like Torreira, changed the game against West Ham. He was the most influential in the game. He needs to start. Every time I've seen him this season, he's come off the bench, he's done something, he's put himself about. Aubameyang livens up the moment he's on the pitch. End of story. Lacazette needs to start this game. It's as simple as that. So there we go. That is my preview. That is my predicted 1 to 11. There's a lot of changes in there and maybe some surprises. I feel that with the players left out, you've got the likes of Ramsey, you've got the likes of Mkhitaryan, Iwobi. There's players there that you can bring on. There is strength in depth. I just feel this is a good time to make some changes and let's see if we can change our luck on the road and pick up those 3 points. So there we go. Now, if you're new around here, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what your 1 to 11 will be. Let me know whether you disagree with what I picked. Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. I will be back for the match day vlog after the game on Sunday. There will be a player ratings video the following day. So, yeah, we'll wait and see, like I said, whether we can actually end this awful away record. And let's get, 3 points in the bag. We'll wait and see, though. I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.